I'll tell you. The Executive Council of the American, I'll say AFL-CIO, decided to put the resources of its 14 million member federation to getting passage of some kind of national health program, and it made it their top legislative concern. That meant that the AFL-CIO was in the top leadership that ultimately was there when Medicare was signed into law in 1965. We were not there alone. It took all of us. It took all of us, yes, all our allies. But without the very first massive organized opposition that could bring the sort of organization that labor does from the ground up, the AMA had not seen any real opposition before. But they had opposition in organized labor, and that is how we won Medicare. So Medicare is under attack. That's why we're here. 18 governors refused to expand Medicare in their states. We've got Paul Ryan saying all kinds of crazy things. We've got Jeb Bush actually openly admitting that he'd like to kill Medicare and all the senior citizens with it. But we also have plenty of allies who, without enough support, have been willing to open the door to the kinds of cuts that lead to the dangerous whittling away of Medicare. And yes, while we've got 18 governors who refuse to expand it in their states, California's done pretty well expanding Medicare through the ACA. But have we done enough? No! Do we need Medicare for people whether they have papers or not? Yes! Because everyone here is Californian, everyone here is human. We all deserve Medicare, we all deserve health care. It's a human right. Who's with me? So I think that it's important to not let the people at the top, just all the policymakers, try to make this an issue of left and right. Because frankly, that is a disservice to the severity, the seriousness of this issue. This is not about left and right. This is about right and wrong. And when we stay focused on that, when we know that we're in the right, the many of our folks that we represent in labor, let's face it, is still the best representative for millions and millions of working people in this country, no matter their political stripe. We stay focused on what we all need. We stay focused on Medicare for all. Finally, I'll just wrap up to say that it's no coincidence that both Medicare and labor are under attack, because everything I've said is certainly what people who don't want to see health care for all also know, is that we have incredible power in our ranks here. So if we're going to stop the voucherization of Medicare, if we're going to stop the cost shifting to seniors, and in fact, if we're going to win, finally, single payer and health care that's free and affordable to everybody who crosses and comes to these shores. Oh, hey, Jonah.
Hello.
If we're going to make sure that he has fully funded health care now and when he is 89 years old, we just double down and we fight like hell. Who's with me?